It's Elmo. It's a big balloon Elmo. He got beat down by a 2-year-old, so he had to tape his head back on. I'm doing a fretless conversion on my bass. Basically, that just involves taking some cutters and you heat the frets up and you rip them out. I got pictures. I didn't take any video of that because my camera was kind of lost. But let me show you what we're working with here. I got my Yamaha bass. I got it clamped to the table. I'm doing this inside because in Las Vegas it's like 1,000,000 degrees outside right now. So I'm doing this. Got a towel so my wife doesn't get pissed off. Taping shit down. Using Elmer's glue. And here's the good stuff. These guys right here, Sowers and Company. I saw these on Davey's channel when he did this fretless conversion. So I bought a pack of this stuff. I wanted something a little lighter, but it was cheap enough, so I went with that. So you can see I already did most of the fretboard here. That guy right there. That was my first attempt. I took a piece of, that's oak, and I shaved it down with sandpaper and trimmed it all up nice and fit it, and then said, screw it, I'm just going to buy the veneer. Sequence matched, not that that matters. So anyway, I'm going to show you a little more. As you can see, I've done most of these already, but thin, super thin. It's like a business card thickness, and it slots right in into there. Kind of monkey it a little bit, and it fits right in. Basically, you just end up squirting a little glue in, put some glue on your veneer, stick it down in. That's all there is to it. I'm going to do a couple more of these, and I'll angle the camera up so you can see it. And yeah, you get to watch me finish off the last couple of them. Up here at the bottom of the neck, these are all cut flat straight across. There's no angle to them. Further down here, I found a few that either it didn't cut right, or there is angle, or it followed the radius of the fretboard. This is a Yamaha RBX170. It's a 10-inch radius on the fretboard. But yeah, some of them either seem to follow the fretboard, or it's just the slots are cut goofy. But it's like, I bought this bass for like $100 on Craigslist. So I'll show you how we do this, and maybe you'll get brave and attempt it yourself. Hold on. Okay, I think you can see that from here, but I'll cut a new piece. I just use scissors to snip the veneer. Not much to it. Funny thing is, I had to buy 3 square feet of that veneer, and I won't need anywhere near that much to complete the project. I don't know if you can see that, but I did cut it on a bit of an angle, so if I do run into any fret slots that have been cut with a radius, I don't need to sit there with sandpaper or my little nips here and try to clean it up. But here we go. Take your glue first. Super duper CIA secret NSA formula from Elmer's. Just plain ass yellow carpenter's wood glue, nothing fancy. And you shoot a little bit of it into the slot. Let me angle that, make sure you can see it. Then I take a little razor blade, scrape along to get off the excess. It also kind of pushes it down in. If you're feeling fancy, you can kind of push it down in there a little bit. Make sure it sinks down to the bottom. Add a little more as needed. You can always wipe the glue off. It's harder to add more once the wood's in place. Then just smear it on. Same thing for the other side. Now this veneer is pretty dry, and it's pretty dry here in Vegas, so it sucks it up. So don't be afraid to smear on a good film of it. Like I said, you can always, I'll blow out there. You can always add more. or you can always wipe it away. It's a lot harder to add more once it's in. Then take it, glue side down, and stick that puppy in there. Make sure it goes to the bottom of the fret slots. That's important because otherwise it won't be glued all the way in. When you go to cut the veneer later, or you go to sand it, it could blow out, and then you'd have to take a razor blade and chip it out of there like a super fine chisel. Just a Q-tip, get it wet, wipe away the excess, wipe away the excess. That's that. Let's do another one. So I'm just going to drop it in there. Yeah, this one's cut kind of funny. Alright. Yeah, this one is, this slot is cut kind of screwed up. Make sure you can see it. Slot's cut kind of screwed up. So we'll get a length on it here. I'm just going to cut it with my scissors. And basically what you can do, if you want to be super fine and precise about it, you can put sandpaper on the fretboard and go across like this, and it'll give you the perfect radius. Or you just do it the easy way. And you just take your flush cutters. These are just a pair of old diagonal cutters, and as you can see, I took a grinding wheel to it and smoothed it, so now they're flush cutters. I think I got these for like $2 at a swap meet. But just take a little bit of material out of here, a little bit out of here, try and get a radius so it'll drop in. See, nice little radius there, and it should, in theory, fall right in and go to the bottom of the fret slots. Easy peasy. Stick some glue in, glue the wood. Like I said, I've only had to do this a couple times. Guys at work are asking me, I've been talking about, I'm doing my fretless, I'm doing my fretless. They're like, when are we going to see it? I don't know. Alright, get around to it. So, now I have proof. Nice even layer. And slide it on in. There you go. Take a Q-tip, mop up the excess. And that's that. How's Davey do it? Cheers, folks.